Well guys, get ready to have your mind blown in today's video. I am going to introduce you to the most profitable company in the world by far and away. If you're new here, this is a financial education channel. I am Jeremy. We're talking about 97% of you guys watching this video today have never even heard of this company before, okay? We're going to compare it to some other big dogs out there that you might think about when you think about, oh, that's probably the most profitable company in the world. And you will find that these other companies are like a joke when it compares to this particular company, okay? It's not even a US-based company, okay? Most of you guys would think about like the most profitable company must be US-based, right? Nope, this company is not a US-based company. It is by far and away the most profitable company in the world, and it's not even close, guys, okay? We're going to compare it to some of these other big dogs, like I said, and you will find that it's not even close. This is unreal, guys. The rumors are finally over. Basically, there's documents filed because this company is raising some money, and so we finally got to see how profitable this company really is. We've heard rumors for many years that this company could be very profitable or could be the most profitable company in the world, but it was never confirmed until today, and this is absolutely mind-blowing stuff, guys. So I hope you enjoy this. As always, smash that thumbs up button. Let's get into it. So I want to go ahead and take you guys through the 5 companies that should come through your mind anytime you think about the most profitable companies in the world, and you will see that these ones are really small when it comes to profitability compared to this other one. Facebook's going to be a company that automatically comes to your mind. If you know anything about business, when you're thinking about the most profitable companies in the world, you're thinking about Facebook, okay? 1 billion plus users on the Facebook platform, 1 billion plus users on the Instagram platform, 1 billion plus users on WhatsApp, and 1 billion plus users on Facebook Messenger, plus they own businesses like Oculus. They're getting all the ad revenue coming in like crazy, right? This company has nearly a $500 billion market cap on it. Just a massive company, and they made over $22 billion of net income last year. That's not revenue, that's net income, okay? Insane numbers, and I'm telling you, Facebook's not even close. The next company that should come to your mind if you're thinking about the most profitable companies in the world is Google, right? Google McDougal is a massive Goliath company on the scale that we haven't really seen with many companies ever in history, right? They own the dominant search engine in the entire world, right? Dominant search engine. They own YouTube platform, which YouTube platform is probably worth at least $100 billion plus at this point in time. YouTube gets so many views per day. I mean, it's just around the world. Just YouTube is a massive video platform, the biggest in the world, okay? They own Android. If you don't have an iOS device, more than likely you have an Android device at the end of the day, okay? Think about the type of scale we're talking about on Google, okay? They own Google Cloud, which not only has small businesses using them and just regular folks in general, but huge, massive corporations use the Google Cloud. They have big contracts with them, and they have so many investments in so many different companies that a lot of those investments are worth billions and billions of dollars. Obviously, they have a hardware business. They have so many businesses that we, didn't even get into here. That's just kind of their main businesses, right? And when you look at Google, you're talking about a company that has a market cap of well over $800 billion. And you're talking about a company that had a profit or net income last year of nearly $31 billion of net income last year. And Google is not even close to being as profitable as this other company. All right, it must be Amazon, right? Government's already talking about maybe breaking up Amazon, or maybe Amazon's too big, right? And Amazon is a massive Goliath, okay? Amazon is by far and away the dominant e-commerce player, which is what everybody's starting to shop on, right? Outside of China, by far and away around the world, the dominant player in e-commerce. They own Amazon Web Services, which is approaching a business that should be worth $100+ billion now at this point in time, okay? They have Amazon advertising, so whenever you search for things on Amazon, companies pay a lot of money to try to get their advertising results up there, okay? This is a business that's out bringing them in billions upon billions of dollars. They own Twitch. A lot of people forget that, like, Amazon owns Twitch now, okay? They own Whole Foods. Amazon Basics. I mean, there's a massive amount of products on Amazon that they sell, hundreds of millions of dollars worth or billions of dollars on pretty much a monthly basis because of these Amazon Basics products. Plus, they own much more. Amazon is a company that has nearly a $900 billion market cap on it, okay? They made around $10 billion in net income, and I can tell you that's not even remotely close to what this other company made. Alrighty, guys, I gotta admit a big mistake here today. There's been a company that 1 million times in this channel I've called them the most profitable company in the world, and it's just not factual, okay? They're the number 2 most profitable company in the world, and that is the almighty Apple, all right? Think about Apple. Think about the Goliath beast that is Apple, right? We're talking about the number 1 profit player in smartphones. The smartphone, let's just keep in context for a minute. Smartphone is the most important device in every single person's life in the entire world, okay? And they were the number 1 profit player in terms of making the most money from the most important devices in the world, guys. That is mind-blowing in itself. They're the number 1 player in tablets, okay, with their iPads, number 1 player in laptops, they're the number 1 player in headphones with AirPods, and then they also own Beats. They're the number 1 player in wearables now with Apple Watch. That's just taken off like crazy the last couple of years. And services is a massive beast that actually services revenue actually dwarfs anything in their business other than the iPhone now at this particular time. Apple is just insane, okay? Let's look at Apple. We're talking about a company that has over a $900 billion market cap on this company. We're talking about a company that last year had net income of nearly $60 billion, guys. That's just a crazy number. Just nearly $60 billion in net income. And I'm telling you, it's not even close. By the way, the 5th company, if you're just interested, I'm not going to draw it out. Microsoft, you guys know what it is. Microsoft, massive company, actually the biggest market cap company in the entire stock market you can invest in, $913 billion. Microsoft made about $16.5 billion in net income last year. So needless to say, all these companies I just showed you are incredible. And think about the type of scale these companies are on I just brought out to you. Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook. These are the type of companies that we haven't seen this type of scale from corporations since you have to go back to like the Rockefeller days, okay? When there were just massive companies that just had huge monopolies. And we're talking about they're a joke compared to this company I'm going to share with you now, which is called Saudi Aramco, okay? Saudi Aramco is officially the Saudi Arabian oil company. It is one of the largest companies in the world by revenue, and according to accounts seen by Bloomberg, the most profitable company in the world. And once again, we had heard rumors that they could be the most profitable. Anybody that's really like super into the business space, you might have heard about this. Once again, that's like maybe like 2% of the population or 3% of the population. We'd heard rumors, never been confirmed. Saudi Aramco has the world's 2nd largest proven crude oil reserves at more than 270 billion barrels and 2nd largest daily oil production. Saudi officials have backed an official figure of $2 trillion for Saudi Aramco's value. That would be over double what Apple is, okay? It'd basically like be combining Apple and Amazon and part of Google's business as well. That's the type of valuation. Now, some others are saying, no, it's only worth like 1.2 trillion, which would still be by far and away the biggest company in the world in terms of market cap out there. It's really not even close. Like Microsoft's the next closest at 900 billion, okay? And there's Apple and Amazon and others, okay? Now get ready to have your mind blown. This company last year had around $111 billion of net income, okay? We're talking about nearly double what Apple had. And once again, Apple is just like miles ahead of the next closest competitor, which is Google, right? Google made 30-something billion last year. Then there's Apple, made nearly double that in terms of net income. And then you have this company that makes nearly double what Apple made. Guys, this is crazy. Saudi Aramco made its financial information available in its prospectus for a $10 billion bond sale, which the company plans to use to finance nearly a $70 billion stake in Saudi Arabia's petrochemicals company. CNBC did a cool chart here, guys. Basically, this shows you Saudi Aramco's profit, which was around $111 billion last year, compared to JP Morgan Chase, and by far and away the most profitable bank out there, okay, especially in the United States. Google, Facebook, and ExxonMobil, if you added up all their profits, they're still not as profitable as this massive oil company out of the Middle East, guys. Is that just the craziest number you ever heard? Like it's hard to even fathom having any company in the world make a net income of over $100 billion. Never mind $111 billion, guys. That is beyond mind-blowing, and that's the type of scale we're talking about with that company. It's just not even close. Like literally you could add up Amazon's profits, you could add up Apple's profits, you could add up Google's profits, and it still wouldn't be as profitable as this oil company. There's talk that this oil company could be possibly going public, at least part of its business going public to investors out there. sometime within the next year or so. It's been, talked about for a while now. We don't know if that will ever actually happen. And think about this. Oil prices aren't even very high right now, guys. Oil prices the last several years have been actually really low on a historical standard. Imagine if oil prices right now were at $100 a barrel, $110 a barrel. Imagine the profitability of this company then, guys. It is absolutely insane. So once again, I know very, very few of you out there have even heard of this company or had any clue of like what type of money they really make. But you can see why, a lot of those Saudis are really, really rich over there when you got a company bringing in that kind of money, guys. So anyways, let me know what your opinion is of this company down there in that comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. As always, share this with somebody that will think this video is very interesting. I'm sure a lot of people will be mind blown by this video here today. Thank you for watching and have a great day.